Alright guys, so check this one out. We have an very interesting ad, and I hope that everybody kind of watches this and especially if you're doing a business or you're just a customer, but you want to notice these kind of really, really good ads, because the more amount of people that watch these ads, or the more amount of time that these people put into making these ads, the better it is, and so basically this company is called Mindvalley, and they bring together spirituality and business. You need kind of both, so you could balance out a lot of your business aspect side of yourself and the spirituality side of yourself, and having full mindfulness to cooperate with your team, make your team better, and just thrive in business. There's multiple aspects in business, not just doing business, but teamwork and all that stuff. So they actually work in a lot of fields. So business is life. So he made an ad and the reason I like this ad, because it doesn't really feel like an ad. It just feels like he's telling you something, and it's got 2 million views, almost 2 million views. And are you falling for these supermarket traps? So we're gonna watch this, and then afterwards I'm gonna go over it. All right, so let's check it out.
Their no sugar added option actually has more sugar. Okay guys, I'm going to sneak you into an average grocery store. You see, Americans in particular love their freedom, but American food companies, along with many other European food companies, have actually taken away your freedom through insidious marketing strategies that have been programming you since you were a child to desire, want, and crave things that they want you to buy. And what I'm going to do here is show you how. Okay, check this one out. This drink, okay? They put a sportsman on the cover.
Start your day the champion way.
It's marketed as something that actually makes you healthy.
Straight
now,
evil.
The ingredients. It is 9.3 grams of sugar for every 20 grams. This is 40% sugar. It's literally this much sugar. But again, promoted as a health drink. I want to play for you this video.
Time to beat energy gap.
This ad that you're about to see has been called by Dr. Mark Hyman, one of America's top doctors, as one of the most insidious, untruthful, blatant corruptions of advertising, where Nestle tells Filipino moms and dads
4 out of 5 kids have it.
a bullshit invented disease, and that to cure energy gaps, you feed them this shit, which is primarily 40% sugar. Yes, cure your kids by giving them a sugar spike. Now the breakfast aisle, everything from Bovril to jams to preserves. How is this in the breakfast aisle? This is essentially chocolate. Nutella and Ferrero Rocher have been sued for portraying chocolate as breakfast. But worse than that, this isn't even real chocolate. This is primarily palm oil. Serving size 15 grams, 8.4 grams of sugar. This has more sugar than anything else per serving. Companies like this are often coming up with new ways to label sugar. This is actually a phenomenon. The British Heart Association has made a chart so you can be aware of all the different names for sugar that companies put on their packaging to confuse you. Now let's talk about fake health labeling. Companies know that you're getting more conscious of sugar. This is Sunkist 100% orange juice, so they say no sugar added. Observe the price, $10.66, right?
No sugar added,
At least the lower grade option, okay, $5.83. The no sugar added is double the price. And if you actually look at total sugars per serving, it's 22.5 grams. You look at the one that's cheaper, it's actually 21.3 grams of sugar. Their no sugar added option actually has more sugar. So I hope you enjoyed that video. And the important thing I get is
this is where he goes
people
out,
ask
transition.
me, well, if so much of what we find in the grocery store is just wrong for us, what do I eat? There are actually a ton of options, so many options. Now, when I first started Mindvalley, I was a meditation instructor, and I had the spirit part done, but I had no idea of nutrition. And so I was significantly heavier, and I didn't understand how poor my health actually was. When I started getting smart on food, what I found is that not only did I lose weight, but cognition went up, energy went up, my skin improved.
Right.
Now, I got educated through a guy by the name of Eric Edmeades, and I later brought him on to Mind Valley because what he showed me had such a dramatic impact on my health. If you Google pictures of me pre-2016, when I started Eric's program WildFit, you'll see I look visibly different. Now, WildFit is not a diet. Diets don't actually work. The average American man is on 5 diets in his lifetime. The average American woman, 7. It's basically an industry that sells you a broken product, so you got to keep coming back over and over and over again. When I did WildFit, which is actually based on mind conditioning, what happened is that the weight stayed off. The habits, the good habits stayed with me. So 4 years later, I'm still at the same shape I was after WildFit, and I don't have to worry about cravings or hunger. So a lot of these principles you can learn in straight up 1 hour. Join me in this masterclass. It's completely free. I'm going to interview Eric, extract some of these powerful ideas, and this is going to have a transformative impact on your health. Can't wait to see you in the masterclass. RSVP below.
God, I wish I could talk in the camera like that in a busy place. But so yeah, the basis of this really, when we go back here, is it's us versus them. So number one, doesn't look like an ad. It looks like he's just bringing you in to talk to you on his selfie, and the selfie looks really good. And I think a lot of influencers or businesses, they'll take it a little bit too seriously. They'll have the whole setup, but this is a very cheap option. You just go into a grocery store and you just kind of point out some things that you had or people would have suspicions on. So these customers or these clients or whoever he's talking to, these viewers already knew, like, oh, okay, you know what? Sometimes I feel like I'm not marketed. I buy all this healthy food and I still haven't lost weight. I still haven't done none of that. So he's kind of confirming these suspicions over here. And another thing he's doing is with these falling for the supermarket traps, nobody wants to fall for those, right? So in a way, he's placing it as us, him and me, versus the supermarket business gurus. When we always have those we always have those suspicions that these executives are running the world and they're stealing our kids and QAnon and all that stuff. So he's just pointing out that, okay, yeah, they're marketing to our kids, getting our kids addicted to stuff, and it's creating an unhealthy mindset, and they're lying to us, right? Nutella is supposed to be healthy, but it's got palm oil and all of these unhealthy substances in it. And some of us may have known that, but some of us are like, oh my God, like I've been eating Nutella. Why? That makes sense. Well, I am not, seeing any noticeable results. And even though that Mind Valley isn't exactly a business or a health, it's not like a fitness business. It's more of just a business, but it's more about mentality. And when you're eating all these sugars, when you're intaking all these palm oils and all this stuff, you start afterwards, your body doesn't break down. It takes a long time to break down these sugars, and it takes a long time to break down these oils. So you'll start to feel sluggish and cognitively different and just really slow, and you're not going to be losing any weight or going to be gaining weight. So that has to tie in with a lot of what he's promoting, mindfulness, a lot of, and business health, and looking and performing your best every single day. So you're not going to have those kind of different things when you're eating, when you're feeling especially as a kid and you're eating all of this stuff. Another thing is he puts down all of the diets all in one. So people who want to lose weight, they haven't been able to. They've tried 5 diets, and then women tried 7. So he's basically telling you why, and he's telling you that it's also a mindset. So now it's getting that transitions into his own business, and I kind of want to watch what he
Pictures
does
of me
again.
Pre-2016, when I started Eric's program WildFit, you'll see I look visibly different. Now, WildFit is not a diet. Diets don't actually
it's
work.
not
The
an actual
average American
diet.
man is on 5 diets in his lifetime. The average American woman 7. It's basically an industry that sells you a broken product, so you got to keep coming back over and over and over again.
Yeah.
When I did WildFit,
Basically
which
saying
is
your
actually
diet
based
is a
on
lifestyle.
mind conditioning, what happened is that the weight stayed off. The habits, the good habits, stayed with me. So 4 years later,
It's all about
I'm
changing
still in
your
the same
habits.
shape I was after WildFit, and I don't have to worry about cravings or hunger. So a lot of these principles you can learn in straight up 1 hour. Join me in this masterclass. It's completely free. I'm going to interview Eric, extract some of these powerful ideas, and this is
Wow.
going to have a transformative impact on your health. Can't wait to see you in the masterclass.
So yeah, did you like this guy? I love this guy. I gave him a little follow, and I'm gonna subscribe to him. He's pretty awesome. I think he's a very smart gentleman, and just based on how much he knows about the market and how much he puts into research and getting people into his masterclass, it's not just like, hey, this is this masterclass, this is different, this is unique. He found a unique approach to getting your attention, and then coming into realizing that, you know, these supermarkets, these top people are lying to you, and here's how to get out of that so you could become your best self. So anyways, that is about it. I am finished here. I love this ad, and I hope if you guys know any more ads like this, let me know. I'd love to promote these more, if anything, but please. So yeah, so if you like this, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time on the ads. Peace.